Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing the outline tank from Jessie May Design. So today I have the outline tank from Jessie May Design. It's sort of a companion pattern from the outline tee, which I made a couple of weeks ago. Again, I've gone with the Knitting for Olive Pure Silk. This time I've used the colorway Sunflower, which is just this beautiful, gorgeous, very saturated goldeny yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, so it's definitely something that I like wearing in the summertime. The silk is incredibly drapey and very breathable, so it feels like you're not wearing anything, which is really, really nice. So the outline tank, similar to the outline tee, has that drop stitch design that starts at the shoulder point and then moves down this sort of like v-neck and through the center. I will say I thought it was kind of interesting that the setup for this was a little bit different than for the tee. On the tee, the setup is a single round where you do this, the decreases and the yarn overs for setup. This one, it's broken up into two separate different rows, and I think the finish on it is a little bit nicer. Like the resolution of the drop stitches is a little bit nicer. So if I make the outline tee again, I would use this setup in order to get that nicer finish. The drop stitches are also sort of closer together in this design. I think there's 6 stitches in between on the tee, and this one has 4 stitches across in the tank. I've gone ahead and done the size medium. The positive ease was different between the two patterns, so the outline tee had a lot more positive ease than the tank did. So I went with the size that my measurements indicated, a medium for the tank, whereas with the tee I ended up making an extra small. It's a little bit big. I think I probably could have gone with a small, but it's still fine. I think it's obviously something that has a lot of positive ease and it's going to be worn sort of like drapey, so I think it's not too bad. So you have the drop stitches like around the neck and then also on the sides as well. Obviously this is a pattern where you're going to see the bra, and I don't know if it's because I'm a millennial or what, I don't really care. Obviously I have a lot of bras and I put a lot of effort into them, so I don't really care if they're shown or not. Today obviously I'm wearing one that has yellow straps that sort of like match along with it, but I do find that it's a really nice width for the straps of this, so it's not too jarring with my bra straps as well. In terms of length of this one, I knitted it to the length of the size medium, and I actually like the length of this one a lot. The tee felt a little bit short, a little bit cropped on me, but I think that the tank top actually fits at a really nice length, where I'm not really showing any skin unless I'm really like moving around and stuff like that. So this took just under 2 balls of the Knitting for Olive soft silk or pure silk, so around 500 yards or 500 meters. And so I think that it's pretty economical in that sense, and it also knit up really fast. I think it did it in a week. Obviously the body is the part that takes the longest, and then you just have these 4 triangles in the front and the back. There is no front and back differentiation in terms of shaping of this. I added a little bit, so I made the straps in the back a little bit longer so that the back would sit lower than the front, but as the pattern is written, there's no difference between the front and the back, and not there necessarily needs to be with such a deep V like this. I'm not really concerned about being like cut off or raising the back neckline. So all in all, I'm pretty okay with how this turned out. I think that I would more likely make the t-shirt again than the tank top, even though I liked the fact that the tank top was a really fast knit that took me under 7 days to do. But I think that because of the neckline being low and, you know, wearing bras and stuff like that, I think I would probably prefer the tee to the tank, just because I think this is a little bit more exposed than I would generally like to be. But it hasn't gotten that hot this summer, so I might change my mind a little bit once the temperatures start reaching 100 degrees. But for now, I think that the tee is my more preferred version of this outline sort of pattern, as long as I make the tee a little bit longer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the outline tank, and I'll see everyone next time. Take care.